roster spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Utah Utes, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Red Raiders will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Utah's offense has the ball first today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard runners.
Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. Makes the grab. It's Clemens. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
The Utes will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Red Raiders offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense is...
There he goes! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense win.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Pressure coming. First down and more. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Red Raiders started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he tacks on the extra point. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Might be looking to run. With the catch, it's Green. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
To the air, it's Campbell. Gets it out quickly. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
The give from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Offense in a bunch formation. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quick completion on the out. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick shovel pass. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Red Raiders come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Red Raiders will pop away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And it's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
And the Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give out of the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 17. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. play the period. First down here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Utes are flying down the field. Here's the give off the left side. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And the Utes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings.
Turning it on! You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Red Raiders trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Hard running there. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. They'll try. Three on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Campbell. Working that left side now. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Using his legs at screen. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They'll leave it with him. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Rush is on him. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Campbell. Fires to the right. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Finds his man, it's Johnson. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Utes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the RPO, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak. Nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give on the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. On the run, it's Joyner. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And the Utes will put it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo.
And And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hammond. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. The Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop in the running back spot.
And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it in the middle. It's Rourke. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver.
And it's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
You got to be able to finish plays. And that running back...
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down. Goes at the 39.
How about the defense getting home in the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. Up front, those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. Turns it on in midfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. Finds the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job of handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
Looking to scramble. Unleashes one. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Utes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Beck's going for the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Utes! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Oh, he wants it all. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's West. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll run it to the right here. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good, and that was dead solid proof. They have taken the lead here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia Southern is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up 14 over Eastern Michigan. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. Fighting off the defender. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Utes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Utes are marching down the field. Johnson wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Clemens. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some...
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Yeah, it's a really good job with the misdirection, right? Bringing somebody's one direction with so much speed, the defense reacts. Now you bring another guy the other direction. Hard to see one and then react to the other, especially with that kind of speed on the field, and that's why you had a big play.
And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback out.
Touchdown, Utah! They move on top here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking, understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. From the gun, running back on the move.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Hammond. He's looking deep. He's got it along the sideline. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Leaves it with the back. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
With the catch, it's Hudson. Plows through the defense. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it. It's Joyner. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Red Raiders had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they've moved out front here on the fourth. Quarterback stays clean in the pocket on that touchdown pass. A little thank you is in order to the offensive line.
Maybe find him an NIL deal, right? Feed those guys. Go get them to a buffet. Take care of those big uglies up front, because when you have that kind of pocket, you should take advantage of it. You should be able to make big plays, and he does.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Gives it on the option. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Johnson looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. At the 45 on its way. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Finds a crease at the 20. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Touchdown, Utes! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And what a job by the offense, coming up with a huge play when they absolutely had to have it the most. There are virtually seconds left on the clock right now. Big-time players making big plays in big games to close this thing out.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Hammond. Quickly out to the tight end. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Under fire. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So, big ranked win today. And who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thank you.